everyone, it's Janet and welcome to my channel. We made it to Friday, guys, yay! And because it's Friday, it's time for a Fast Friday quick tip video. Today I thought I would come on and show you how I organize and store my metal dies. It's pretty easy to lose your dies or little bits and pieces of dies because the smaller they get, the easier they are to lose track of. Along the way, I found somebody had recommended these, and I've got it sideways so you can see the whole length of it. But these are magnetic vent covers, and I get these at Lowe's. You can see here that they are meant to cover up a metal vent, and that is intended to keep air from going out in that particular place. And the thing is they are magnetic. They're nice and good size. This is an 8 by 15 inch sheet. It's pretty heavy duty magnetic material. It is not super strong magnetic, but it isn't weak either. It's pretty much just right for our metal dies. And it's very economical to use because I believe I pay about $9 a piece. So that's about $3 a sheet. And you can get a lot of die storage with each sheet. I don't waste any bit of this. No matter how big or small, I keep those little bits of leftovers, and I use them to store dies with. So let me show you an example of that. Here I have a double or circle double stitch die set, and if I take these off, you can see I just used 2 strips of this. They're not even the same length, but as long as a good amount of the die is touching some kind of magnetic part here, let me get this all back in place, then it's going to hold pretty well. So if I turn this over, I'm not going to lose anything. It's enough to keep things in place. If I would shake it, probably some things would fall apart, but we typically aren't, taking our dies and banging them around. We're just taking them off the sheet and using them. And because this isn't really strong, it's very easy to pick what you want and then put it back in place. So there's one example of how I use this material. Here's one where we have a lot of little pieces. Let me open this up. Now when this die set actually came, it was of course all together, and it was connected with the little metal pieces between each of them. So it was one big piece with all the little dies in them. So when I cut it apart, I cut a piece of the magnetic material that would fit it and then just place them on here once I got them all separated. And so what I often do is take a picture of the die before I cut it apart, and that will help me lay it out in the most efficient way when I put it back on my magnetic sheet. And then that will just nicely go into my bag. I do not separate the original packaging with my dies, and if I have a stamp set with dies, I will put my dies in that stamp set as well and file it in with my stamps. So I just find that this works really well. I don't lose any of the little pieces. They stay in place and doesn't add a lot of bulk, and it just really works well for me. So I thought I would share that with you too, and if it helps you, fantastic. So I want to really thank all of you for joining me. I so appreciate you guys. It is so much fun to get to know you and share little tips and tricks and things that I'm doing with you. So have a great week, and I will see you on Sunday for Sunday Craft Talkin'. Bye!